Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to this time frame. Then does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Friendly reminder, Bitcoin is open 24/7, so if you're watching this video 15-20 hours from after I upload it, then yeah, the chart's going to look a little bit different for you. My goal here from the presentation standpoint is to keep this video relevant for as long as possible, and I'm going to accomplish that by talking about more so general levels, and then walking you through some questions, and based on how you answer those questions, that'll dictate the current status of the chart. So over the weekend, Bitcoin has definitely been trying to stabilize. You look over the past few days and you can see that very clearly. The price has gone sideways. White was probably not the best choice to use there, but there we go. So prices just started to go sideways, and that brings about the first update I want to do, and that is just adjusting this level of support down here to 7,800, which has really made itself apparent as a strong level of support. I say that because if you go through the history of things, you can see it did a great job of holding as support there. And then several hours ago, once again, held a support right there. So that leads into the first question to ask yourself. So let's just use that 15-hour number. Let's say you're watching this video 15 hours after I upload the video. Question number one, nothing fancy, just simply, where's the price at relative to 7,800? As long as you are answering the question that the price is up above 7,800, then the current bottom, that I've talked about trying to form is still totally intact. So nothing fancy there than the fact of, well, yeah, of course, if the price is still above 7,800, that would imply that this bottom is still intact. Whereas on the flip side of things, if you're saying, well, Clay, the price is down below 7,800, at that point, that's where some gut instincts, common sense comes into play. Meaning, if you're saying, well, Clay, yeah, the price is slightly below it right there. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not a good thing. But if you're answering the question that price is all the way down there at 7,400, well, at that point in time, that would be telling you that this bottom here that is trying to form is no longer in play, and not only is this not the bottom, things have just gotten that much nastier to the downside. But as of right now, given that the price has actually bounced all the way up here above 8,200, that'd be pretty shocking if that's how you were answering the question. But then again, it is Bitcoin, so I suppose you never know. But 7,800 definitely a very important level from the support side of things. Now, if you are answering the question that the price is still up above 7,800, the next question you'd want to ask yourself is, okay, well, where's the price at relative to that purple line there, which on my chart is denoting the famous 50-period simple moving average. And let's just call that level right there at 8,600. So where's the price at relative to 8,600? If you are answering the question that the price is actually up above 8,600, that would be telling you that the price has gotten a break up above this trend line right there, which is definitely a good bullish step in the right direction. And then if things really go in the bull's favor and the price can get up above 9,200, that red line up there, that would be illustrating an extremely powerful move on the bull's part. Like I said, those questions don't come into play. They only come into play, I should say, if you are answering that first question of, the price still being up above 7,800. So we'll see how this one goes about over the next 24 hours. But yeah, no doubt about it. As of right now, a bottom is definitely trying to form. So we'll see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.